Hey, what's up, people? Dogysamich here for another episode of Georgia on the Grind, a podcast about Georgia fighting game community events. This one's going to be another short one, mainly because I really only have two topics to talk about. First and foremost, I would usually talk about the past events, but aside from the weeklies, ain't nothing really happened last week. Nothing that I know about, so we can skip right over that and talk about what's going down this week. And there is a lot of stuff happening this week. Starting with the weeklies, surprise, surprise, ESA has come out of the shadows and has announced their lineup again. So today, on Wednesday, they will be running Guilty Gear Strive at 8 o'clock. On Saturday, they will have, quote, fighting games all day, unquote. You're going to have to call them and ask them what they mean by that, but that is what they have listed on their schedule. On Sunday, they're going to have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate going down at 4 o'clock. Now, on the other side from them, 404 is running most of the schedule as they usually do. I will give you the link to their info as always. Big highlight is the Floating Friday, as I like to call it, is either Rev 2 or Marvel 3, whichever one you want to call it. Both of them are happening on Friday. And on their tweet for Saturday, they say tip-off tournament at KSU. Now, I don't know if that means they're closing the shop or not. I'm not going to be the one to make the call for that. If you're interested in going to 404 on Saturday, you need to talk to Greg and see what's happening for sure. But at the least, 404 is going to have some representation at tip-off 13. Moving on to the bi-weeklies, monthlies, and the other things that are happening. On Friday, Zone Breakers has announced that Breakout, their bi-weekly event, is coming back. They just made a tweet saying that it's a reminder, but I'm pretty sure it's the first time they mentioned it. Friday from TeamNet Game Center. I actually went and looked up what their official title is, and in Google, from the search engine, Google says that they are a game center. So at the TeamNet Game Center in Morrow, Georgia, Zone Breakers is going to be hosting a Tekken 7, Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Guilty Gear Strive, Skullgirls, and drumroll, Grand Blue Fantasy Versus tournament. Yes, they're using Grand Blue to replace BBCF because I don't know why anybody's trying to run an offline BBCF event, but they tried it a couple times, and now they're going to the newly updated Grand Blue. On Saturday, 3 events are going down, 2 of which we've talked about quite a few times. We'll get to them in a second. The first one, again, is not specifically a fighting game tournament. Actually, it's literally not a fighting game tournament, but hosted by a fighting game group. The Reboot crew from Macon is hosting the Retro Sports Tournament at the Reboot Barcade in Macon. They're going to have NBA Jam Tournament Edition on the Super Nintendo, NBA Streets Volume 2 on PS2, and NFL Blitz 2001 on PS1. On the registration page is NFL Blit. They're missing the Z. Another little tidbit that I wanted to point out, and I got a really good laugh out of this. They don't have any rules on the registration page. So 514 up, baby. That's all I got to say, 514 up. But pretty sure Sir Retro will lay down some guidelines when people get to the barcade on Saturday. Not going to let anybody just go ham with customized rules or anything. We'll see how that goes down. Also on Saturday, Data FGC is hosting another +2 on block from the Contenders Esports Cumberland in Smyrna. They're reducing it down to 1 day, lowering the prices as well, and they're going to have Street Fighter V, Tekken 7, King of Fighters 15, Guilty Gear Strive, Dragon Ball FighterZ, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3, and they're going to try their hand at BlazBlue Central Fiction. Hopefully they'll have a little more success than the Zone Breakers did with BBCF. Pretty sure everything will go without a hitch. Last but not least, on the same day, on the same Saturday, Sunday as well, just down the road at the Kennesaw State University Marietta campus in Marietta, Tipped Off 13, the reunion is going to be happening. That is Hallmark Georgia Smash event. Going to have Super Smash Bros. Melee, going to have Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, and not Smash, going to have Dance Dance Revolution. And so, yeah, that's it. Again, I wanted to keep this one really short because aside from Breakout being announced again, there wasn't anything new to add, just basically the refreshers as per usual. This is, again, reminding me that I should add some more meat to this podcast, but something, like I say at the end of every podcast, it seems like something we'll work on a little bit later. Not trying to keep you too long, we just hit the 5.5 mark at this point. As always, want to give a thanks to anybody who took the time to listen to this, whether it's the whole thing, part of the thing, or just clicked on it to give me a view. Appreciate you. Till next time, be easy, yo. Peace.